What is up guys, Rix here, and today I'm bringing a brand new episode of Need for Speed Rivals. Today we will be driving the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Coupe. Not just the normal one, but it is the Black Series, so it's a lot more powerful, a lot more noise, and just in general a lot more cooler. So I haven't finished the playlist, and the other episode was 20 minutes long at least. And I did not really realize, so I kind of cut it off like halfway through because I didn't want to do a really long one or like split it up in two parts because I don't know, I didn't really feel like it, so I kind of just decided to go on and do as much as I possibly could until the cops nearly screwed me over. So I'm just gonna continue on with the SLS right now to complete that, and we will be done in like hopefully a few minutes. So I'm quite stoked to be driving the SLS. It is probably one of my favorite cars that Mercedes has ever built. If I have to choose of one of the AMG cars, my favorite is probably the C63's Black Series because, I don't know, it just looks cool. I've always enjoyed the body style of the car. The SLS is just like a new revamp of the SL300, and it's a beautiful car, don't get me wrong on that one, but it's not my favorite car of the AMG series. I would definitely go for the C63 just because it's just such a brutal car and it just looks so beautiful, and it's just more of a sedan and a family cruiser more. It's a bit more like stealthy, you could say. It's not really... You can only recognize that it is not a normal Mercedes if you kind of know the AMG looks. Even if you take off like the AMG badges and all the other stuff, just like the Mercedes badges on it, then you can't really tell that it is a... well, what the hell? Why does it get turned around? So I was saying you cannot really see that it is a AMG if you don't really have a lot of... how should you say it is? A lot of common sense when it comes to cars, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, if you're not really into cars, you can't really tell that it is a, you could say supercar, obviously, because it's a V8 6.3 liter, so you could easily call it a supercar. It's a 7-speed car, so you could easily call it a supercar, no? If you disagree with me, just state in the comment section down below why you think that it's not a supercar, but I definitely see it as a supercar, but more in the GT class as a Grand Tourer instead of a well, whoa, okay, so it's just, I don't know, it's just a little bit more undercover, you could say. You only know that it is something special if you hear the car, not if you just look at it. Not a lot of people will know, like, oh my god, that is a really expensive, a really cool car if you just look at it, if you don't know what it is. But with the SLS AMG, you just look at it and you know that it's a special car, because you don't see them all the time. The C63 is basically just a C-Class with just a body kit on it, and if you don't know anything of cars, you just look at it as a normal Mercedes. But if you look at this thing, you know that it is a special car, because you don't see these on the road every single day, so... That's kind of why I like the C-Class a bit more, the C63. I think I've been talking a bit too much about that right now, but it is a Mercedes that we're driving, so kind of Mercedes talk is fun to do, isn't it? I think it is. But yeah, I think like all the other AMG cars are a bit cooler than the AMG, than the SLS I meant. Just because they're a bit more undercover, they don't jump out as much as the SLS. But don't get me wrong, the SLS has a beautiful sounding V8. It is just an insane looking car. It is beautiful. It is everything that you could ever want. And if you say that you don't want this car, then you're lying, or you're just really not a fan of Mercedes, which I can... Well, I can believe you on that one, but it's kind of hard to believe because everybody likes a Mercedes, don't you? Come on, it's like one of the most beautiful German cars out there, Mercedes. If I had to pick, would probably... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Leave event. Don't care about it. But yeah, if I had to pick about a German car, I would probably go Audi S5 or S5. I would love to have an S5. Obviously, that's the more reachable goal as a second-hand car than the RS5 or any other Audi that is a bit more expensive, obviously. After Audi, I would probably go for Mercedes C-Class. Not the new one, not the CLA, but like the older ones, like a C200 or something. And probably as last, the BMW, and then Volkswagen. But I'm counting Volkswagen not with this, because it's not really the same category as a Audi dash Mercedes dash BMW, in my opinion, because I don't know, it's just a little bit different. It's just more of a casual car. Not to say that Volkswagen don't have nice cars, like just look at the Phaeton. The Phaeton is a beautiful, beautiful car, but it is super expensive, but it is a beautiful car. It is just an insanely nice looking car. But I'm not really looking at Volkswagen as a competitor to those other three, because they're just on a whole nother league, in my opinion. They all have their like high performance cars, like Audi has the RS line and the S line, Mercedes has the AMG line, and then you got BMW with their M lines. So it's, those cars are just unbelievably made, and it's just made to go fast and quickly around the track. And then you have Volkswagen with the Golf R and stuff. Yeah, the Rs are good cars, but it's just on a whole nother level, in my opinion, than all these three brands combined. So I'm not on another level as in a positive thing, but I mean like a lower level. I'm not hating against you Volkswagen lovers out there, but it's just my personal opinion, and I hope you can somewhat agree with it, if you know what I mean. I just can't really word it in any other way, but I'm gonna shut up now and let the game talk for a second.
More dangerous for us, and more dangerous for the public caught in the crossfire. While many racers are throwing in the towel, a new batch just showed up. Their leader goes by the handle Fate. No one knows where he came from, but he's issued an open challenge to all racers. This town is now in the national spotlight, and the spotlight is where you make a name for yourself. Our rivals define us. They prove our place in the food chain. Fate wants to use me to define him. I will use him to define me. I will meet the challenge I set.
Okay, so the next unlock is a 599 GTO, which is just bloody marvelous. It is my favorite Ferrari that has ever been built. Yes, I still prefer it over the LaFerrari. I just love the 599 GTO. Just love the looks of it, the sound of it. It is just a monster. I love everything that has been done with it, and especially if you then go look at the even faster cars, which is the 599XX, and then you have the FXX, which is no wait, the FFX is the Ento. But you know which one I mean. I can't come up with the bloody name right now. I'm just being really confused, and just I got too many names up in my head, and I'm just being not really quite. No, I'm just not really paying attention to the game. So, but you probably know which I mean. The XX Evo. That's the one I meant. The Evoluzione. The FXX is the Enzo. That has been rebuilt. So I do not know why I'm in car personalization again. I do not need that. Win 2 head-to-heads gold. I don't even know which change speed list. Maybe let's have a look. Gold any 2 time trials, gold any 2 races, 2 head-to-heads, gold any 2 time trials. And what is this? Head-to-heads and gold any hard events. It's a bit longer. I'd rather make some more money then. Well, it's not really money, it's speed points, but it's the same thing, okay? It's the same thing. It's just currency. It's the in-game currency. Currency equals money. So 2 head-to-heads, gold 2 time trials. Time trials. Oh, this one. Oh, wait, mountains. I have not really been in the mountains as well as the desert. I haven't really spent much much town. How can I say town? I mean time. I don't really know what I'm doing these days. Just like my English is all over the place. I can't come up with words. I'm being just totally retarded. I can't wait for Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS4. I know that's totally out of context, but I'm really fucking stoked for it. And that is just because I got a poster right next to me, and I just can't wait to play it on next gen. Well, current gen. Because PS3 and Xbox 360 is last gen. This is current gen. I don't care if people still call it next gen. It's not next gen anymore because next gen has arrived, so it's current gen. Now I'm out of breath. I would never be good to commentate over like live gameplays. I know, like I'm like a shoutcaster. I mean, because I have done live gameplays, because that's what I'm doing right now. So, but I meant like a shoutcaster, like a Call of Duty shoutcaster or League of Legends. Even though I'm not really into League of Legends, that's really not my thing. There's and so many other games like StarCraft. Yeah, StarCraft used to be really big, I believe. But yeah, I would not be capable of doing that. Like, oh my god, I would be out of breath all the freaking time. And that's already happening right now. I can barely talk for 20 minutes straight. What in hell should I be doing for like hours straight? I know they just talk about the gameplay and what the teams are doing and stuff, but... Whoa! I wasn't paying attention. Whoa! Oh, it's still good recovery. And I want to go back to the Mercedes topic. This is the only car that I actually really like, in like the silver grayish. I'm not a fan of silver cars. I really am not. Silver is overused on all of the freaking cars in the world. Every bloody car. God damn, see that is what I mean. I can't bloody speak anymore. I just can't do it anymore. So I was saying that every single car in the world is painted freaking silver. I don't know why, but it just is. I'm so bored of seeing the silver. My mom is a silver Toyota Yaris. My dad is a silver Renault Megane or Megane. I should probably say it like that, Megane, not Megan, because that's a girl's name. I didn't even know why I said that. Because I talk Dutch by native, and blah 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 blah. That we went again. The only letter I had to say was I, and I had to say freaking 3 or 4 times. But yeah, I talk Dutch by native. So, oh crap. So it's not that difficult for me to talk French or pronounce some French words, because I'm from Belgium and we have a Dutch talking part, which is the north side. The north side. Blah, 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 blah. I can't speak. It's quite frustrating, you know, which is the Flemish side. I'll just call it like that. And then we have the French side, which is I don't even freaking know how to pronounce that shit in English, but I don't really care, because I don't really care about French. But I don't really have trouble pronouncing a lot of French words because it's quite natural to me. But for some reason, every single word that is in French or Dutch, I always try to make it sound English, and then it just sounds stupid, and I don't know why I do it. And that's just what happened again. I called the Renault a Megane instead of the Megane, and I don't even bloody know why, but it's just stupid, and I hate myself for doing stuff like that, and it's just bleh. But yeah, what this shit was going on about is I don't like silver cars. If you do like silver cars, please let me know why. Because I am really intrigued by the fact why people like silver cars, even though everyone has a bloody silver car. Me, I would prefer a red Audi S5. I think it looks just insane. The standard red color by Audi, it looks phenomenal in my opinion. Preferably, I would have a white or a black one, because that is what my girlfriend likes the most. And she would love to have a white Audi. I don't know why, but she loves that shit. I really love the red paint jobs. I think the red is a bit too bright, sometimes that you kind of get bored of it, while white and black are more down to earth colors. But yet again, a lot of cars are black or white, and then it probably is the same shit. But I don't know. It's still not the same as the silver. It's just different. But yeah, if I ever had the choice, I would probably take a white Audi, just because I think it looks insane with black rims on it. And but so kind of does a red one. But then the red Audi would have black rims with like a red trim or something like that. Like if you've seen the Audi RS3 in red with the black and red rims, that just looks phenomenal. That just looks awesome. So you probably know what I mean if you've seen that. Because yeah, it just looks beastly. That's the best looking thing ever. Come on. No, god damn it. I was trying to do the head to head. Hey, bye bye. So where they at? Yeah, come on. No, come on, let me. I just want to do one more head to head. I just want to do one more. Finish off this episode. Just finish off recording, because my girlfriend will be over any second probably. She's gonna be annoyed because I'm gonna be playing video games, even though she does the same thing on her phone every single time. Come on. What the hell was this? The hell was this about? Made no sense. Okay, so I probably won't be capable of getting a head-to-head, so I'm probably just gonna say screw this. Gonna go back. Gonna be a shorter episode. By the time I find a other racer that is capable of racing, it's 20 minutes in, and I don't feel like making an episode 30 minutes, half an hour episode. So I'm just gonna leave it by this. I hope you guys enjoyed it with this monster of a car. I know I did. I love driving this car. I might do some future videos with it once again, as well as with those cars that I missed. But for now, I'm gonna live with this. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said before, I keep on repeating myself. I really have to stop doing that because it's really getting annoying. And now I'm just dragging on about everything, and it's just, I just really need to stop this thing. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Third time I said that. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment down below. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.